Russia has apparently responded favorably to a request from Turkey to speed up deliveries of S-400 surface-to-air missile batteries. Ankara was originally supposed to start taking delivery of the weapons after 2020, but that timeline could move up if the Russians agree to quicker deliveries. "We discussed the S-400 supplies. Specialists are hashing over this process," Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov told the Moscow-based TASS news agency. "We are responding positively to a request of the Turkish colleagues to speed up the delivery." Indeed, Turkey seems determined to buy the S-400 despite American opposition to the deal. "You've said nothing to Greece, but you said that you will not let Turkey acquire S-400, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said, according to the Moscow-based TASS news agency. "You claimed that the contact with Russia was a mistake. You also said that you might introduce sanctions. We are not going to be accountable to you. We will proceed along the right way without any concessions for the sake of achieving our own goals." Russia and Turkey signed a deal for Ankara to purchase the S-400 in September 2017. Turkey has apparently made a deposit for the new missile system ahead of taking delivery of its first S-400 batteries. However, Turkey might potentially be caught up in recently U.S. sanctions against Russian arms manufacturers. Meanwhile, the United States is not willing to let Turkey slide into Moscow's orbit. Turkey's geographic location also puts it at the crossroads of the theater's two primary security challenges: Russian subversion and a terrorist threat from ISIS. General Curtis M. Scaparrotti, commander of United States European Command and NATO Supreme Allied Commander Europe Aid, in his written testimony before the Senate Armed Services Committee on March 8. With instability along its southern border and more than 3 million Syrian refugees within its borders, Turkey has been affected by the Syrian war more than any other NATO country. Meanwhile, Russia benefits from political disputes between Turkey and NATO allies that it can exploit to undermine trust and unity. In alignment with the National Defense Strategy's direction to fortify the transatlantic alliance, US-EU-COM will safeguard and strengthen the US-Turkey relationship. In Scaparrotti's view, Ankara is a vital strategic ally of the United States. Turkey is a strategic ally for the US and NATO, a proven enabler for combat operations, and a pivotal player in our long-term competition for a favorable balance of power, Scaparrotti said. US-EU-COM actively participates in several ongoing efforts to explore strategic issues and find bilateral solutions mutually supporting US and Turkish interests. Through increased intelligence sharing, continued counter-terrorism coordination, and regular military-to-military dialogue, US-EU-COM is committed to strengthening the trust between the US and Turkey. Nonetheless, Turkey seems increasingly to be sliding out of Washington's orbit.